This video, I'd like to spend a few minutes and talk about Markdown formatting in Kumu. When you describe an element or a link in the description field on the profile tab, the area where you do that description is parsed via a set of formatting conventions referred to as Markdown, and you can get to Markdown via the help documentation. Though whenever you go into one of these description fields to edit it, they've put the link right here at the bottom of it, which makes it really convenient to get to anytime you might need it. And as I said, it's sort of the minimalist set of formatting conventions that can actually be useful. So it allows you to define bold and italic text. It allows you to put an inline link if you want a link with a label attached to it, or it will, if you just drop a URL into the field, it will make that appear as a clickable URL. Notice that here in the one that I was pointing to, here's a link just dropped in, and here is a set of the primary Markdown formatting page. If you look at those, the first one is just a dropped-in link, and the second one is a label followed by a link which embeds it. Allows you to create two different kinds of lists, either a bullet list using asterisks or a numbered list just using numbers. You can include images in a similar manner to doing URLs by using an exclamation, some tag or some description inside of brackets, though whatever you put inside the brackets isn't displayed, and the URL of the image itself. Now, in terms of images, if you are looking for images to include in some of your comment fields, I've found that the easiest way to find images is to go to some browser and tell it whatever it is that you're looking for, and when you find it, and after you do the search, click on images, and it will give you tons of images. And when you find something that you want to use, if you click on it, it will show you an image. If you right click on this, you can tell it to copy the image URL, which will give you the URL of that particular image that you could put into the description field in Kumu. My advice is don't do a right click on this image and tell it to copy the image URL, because what you'll get is some crazy encrypted static cached pointer to the image, which I have found that I can't count on them over time because they may change. Use the image itself. That took me to the page. Use the URL for the actual image and embed that in the description field. You can also embed videos. Here is a set of code for a video. Using a Vimeo, you can do the same thing with YouTube, though. I'll do another video on widgets and light boxes, which is something that they just recently implemented that makes it much easier to embed videos and presentations and things from different places. So this is the older form for embedding videos, and that is the one I used to use, but the new one is much simpler in structure and much easier to use. And I said I'll cover that in a new video, in another video. You can also use headers, which is simply a pound sign followed by what it is that you want the header to be, and it sizes the headers appropriately. There's an ability to do links from one point to another within a map, or from one map to another map, or from someplace in a map to a location in another map. And it's a very powerful set of features, though because of all the options, I'll do a separate video about links within an account. The last couple of options are if you have some description that you want to include in the profile page, but you don't want Kumu to do anything about the formatting, then go ahead and start it with 3 back quotes and end it so that it won't touch the formatting. You can do block quotes using a greater than sign, simple definition for tables, and put in a horizontal rule. That is the extent of the basic set of formatting for Markdown. The complete definition of Markdown syntax you can find on this page, Daring's Fireball page, which is a much more, I mean, there is more things that you can define with Markdown, though that what they've defined to be readily available on the help page within Kumu is sufficient for probably 99% of the stuff that you will want to do. So Markdown is, I find it very simple to use and quite sufficient for the things that I need to do within Kumu to lay out the comments that I want on profile pages. So there we go. Markdown formatting in Kumu. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.